My baby. Anyway, you can't see her, but I've been feeling pushed and forced to make this video, so here I am, full transparency. So we are the creators of our reality, right? We are the creators of our life. That is what makes us a god, because we are the co-creators. We are co-creating with each other. And that's the same as saying that we are co-creating with the universe, because we are the universe. Us as a whole, as a collective, is the universe, creates the universe. United, and then the verse. It's the verse as in like the song, right? The frequency, that the line of events that we as a united one consciousness are experiencing. That is the universe, okay? So since it's just us, right? We are God. We are the ultimate authority over our life, over creation, over what happens to us, over what doesn't happen to us, what can happen to us, what does happen to us, the tragedies. Okay, whatever tragic thing is going on right now on planet Earth, it is our doing. It is our fault. Okay, wake up. Nobody else is to blame but all of us. And if you want to get into separation and be like, oh, see, that's you refusing to step into godhood. That's you refusing to step out of victimhood by being separate and saying, no, it's not me though, it's them. Okay, that's you refusing to, step into godhood, step into your authority, step into your power. And the masses has this problem. The ones in power has kept y'all in a trance of this you versus them victim mentality. We need a hero, we need a savior, we need a God, we need a Jesus, we need some galactic beings that's more advanced to come save us. You are the more advanced galactic being. You just forgot yourself. Okay, so let's remember ourselves and let's come back to who we are, so we can come back to God. You know what I'm saying? Because all of our consciousness together creates a whole new thing, and that whole new thing is conscious. And you could say that thing is God. You see what I'm saying? God is like waiting for us to come home. And the only way that is going to be done is getting out of the victim mindset, going within yourself, okay? And also trusting in the cosmos, aka your higher self, because you are the cosmos incarnated. Your higher self is you in a higher density, right? So you that isn't tangible, that's not bound to a form, you see? So trusting that guidance of the real you is going to ultimately break the illusion that material and materialism and physicality is all there is, and there isn't anything else other than that. There is so much more. So like let's let go and go within ourselves, connect with our higher selves, and then just let God and our higher selves just take control, take over. Okay. And again, God is all of our consciousness, all of it's all of us together creating a whole new thing, and that thing being conscious itself. Okay. So ultimately, in other words, God is the observer. Um, not your individual and um observer, okay? And me just saying that is blasphemy. Me just saying, oh no, not your individual um observer is blasphemy, because it's suggesting that you have an individual observer, and you don't. The observer that you experience when you meditate is the same observer I experience when I meditate. It's the same observer my daughter experience. Well, she's gonna experience when she starts meditating, when she reaches that age. You feel what I'm saying? Um, you could say that observer is you because it is you. You could also say it's God because it is God. You could also say it's us because it is us. And you could also say it's the universe because it is the universe. You could also say it's your higher self. See what I'm saying? Because we're not separate. We're not separate. We're not. Like, we're not. So like trying to separate these things and trying to make it seem like they're two different things, it's fucking you up and causing unnecessary confusion. You see what I'm saying? Energy and consciousness is the same thing. The observer, God, same thing. Observer, consciousness, higher self, you, same thing. So let's not like try to act like they have their own separate, like, no, it's all one thing. You see what I'm saying? And like let's not confuse it. Like let's keep it real. So stepping into your power, okay, going within yourself, stepping into your power, it's what's really going to peel back the layers of just the the lifetimes of lies, okay, and programming and deceit, okay. Meditation is how to peel back them layers and connect back with an infinite intelligence that is God, that is all of us together. Okay, so I recently discovered the correct way to meditate. Okay, so it's not closing your eyes and staring into blank space, nothingness. Just it's not closing your eyes and just staring at the dark and just focusing on your breath. Actually, you're not even supposed to focus on your breath. Okay, you're supposed to focus on your pineal gland. Okay, and it's going to like looking up like this. It's going to like hurt. It's going to hurt like because you have to go as far back as possible because you're supposed to be looking up into the infinite intelligence. So it's going to hurt at first, but it's supposed to hurt. Okay, it hurts because you haven't did it, like you never done it before. Okay, so but the more you do it, then the less it hurts. It's not going to eventually it's not going to hurt, and it's going to become very easy to do. So you're supposed to like embrace, just breathe. Your tongue is supposed to, your tip of your tongue is supposed to go up there. So yeah, oh, that's powerful. You really feel it. It's really powerful. The first time I did this, I literally saw memories of my past life. It was memories. It was the memories of my ancestors and the memories of my past life. Because in that meditation, I realized that it's the same thing. Who I was in my past life is my ancestor in this life. It's not crazy. Doing, meditating this way has made me realize a lot. Meditating the way that we've been told, I've been doing that for like 4+ years, and I didn't experience nothing, not even half of what I experienced when I meditate the real way, the way I just showed you. I forgot the name for it. There's a name for it. It starts with like a something and then like a mood, something like that. I don't know. But yeah. So your I know that the what it's called, it's translated into eyebrow gazing. So you could just Google eyebrow gazing, and then like the term for it, like the ancient term for it will come up. I just don't remember what it is. So start meditating like that. That is going to start peeling back the layers. That is going to start making you remember, because when you connect to that right there, you're connecting to infinite intelligence. And when you start to do it, you're going to feel like a urge to pull your eyes like all the way back to the point where it's like looking up like this, and it's kind of like looking up at the crown of your head, and you're going to kind of feel like a blast of light coming in. But you have to work up to that. And like I said, it's gonna hurt at first because you never moved your eyes that far back before. You see what I'm saying? Or that up before. You know what I'm saying? That much up before. So it's going to hurt, but you're not hurting your eyes. You're not breaking anything. You're not ruining your eyesight. I've done this already, so I'm telling you from experience, like it only hurts because you've never done it before. Once you keep doing it, it's not going to hurt no more, and it's going to be a lot more easier to do. So that is the real way of how to meditate. Take your power back, man. Step into your authority. Step into your godhood. The more of us that do this and become conscious creators of our reality and not and not like the victim of our own circumstances, and refusing to take responsibility of the part that we played in the life that we currently live, right? The part that we play in the world that we currently live in, right? Once we start taking accountability for it, and then we are stepping into our godhood, and then that accountability will finally allow us to start doing better, to start bringing in the 5D, the fifth dimension, right? Where we're all tapped into our godhood, and we're all in our heart space, vibrating from our heart of truly, living a life that, we want to live, a life that we love, because we finally decided to cut the crap and accept that, we are the creators of not just our life, but of the world. The very existence that we manifested for ourselves here on earth, we are responsible for that. We as a collective did that. The 1%, or the ones in power, they are in a universe. They know that they can't do anything to us without our permission, because they know that we all have to create it together for it to actually manifest, for it to actually be. We all have to agree on it, because we as a collective are one consciousness in its mind dreaming. So the whole its entire being, okay, all of us have to be on the same page wavelength. So the ones in power just tricked us into agreeing to give our power away. They tricked us into agreeing to be slaves to them, and only having them live their heaven and get richer and richer and live their best life, and have their soul family, when they incarnate here, automatically have it on, and don't have to experience no struggle, like celebrity kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, they got their whole spiritual system set and have tricked the whole rest of us into supporting them and supporting our own downfall and playing victimhood. You see, so now it's something like, damn, we've been tricked, we've been fooled. Let's take our power back. Let's know who we are. Let's go within ourselves, right? And let's rise, and let's bring back the world that we once had. Let's bring back a reality that is so full of joy and bliss, and just of all infinite possibilities. Let's bring that back. Let's bring creation back. You see what I'm saying? Let's bring evolving back. You see what I'm saying? Let's bring happiness back. You see what I'm saying? And it starts with you. It starts with claiming your godhood. That's just the first step. Once we do that, the real fun can begin. All right, I love you guys. And I'm dying for the fun to begin already, which is another reason why my higher self is pushing me to make this video. Like, I know you want this fun to begin. I know you want to start creating the new heaven and creating the new earth. But it's like, you can't do that if majority of the world is like not where you are in terms of your awakening. Okay. So gotta wake up everybody. Gotta wake up everybody. So we could really begin, you know, like the fun part. But anyways, bye. Love you. Thanks for watching. More videos coming.